Assalamualaikum everyone and good morning to all of you. So by this week is week 4. So we should proceed into our second lab. Okay, second lab is about this one, modeling of quarter car. Okay, so in this lab session, you should able to construct mathematical model, okay, using the computer software in modeling vehicle dynamics. Okay, and then the program outcome is ability to plan and conduct experimental investigation of broadly defined problem using data from relevant sources. Okay, so the synopsis for this lab session is to enhance the student learning and understanding of a dynamic system. Okay, a quarter car model will be developed using a software. So we will start using MATLAB or Simulink in order to perform the simulation and investigate the response of two-DOF system, two degree of freedom system. So what is mean by quarter car model? So it's mean one-fourth of the car, okay, we consider to analyze. So in this component, as you can see in my screen, they have a tire, okay, shock absorber and spring, okay, link, steering link, okay, car frame, lower control arm, and etc. So these are the main component under modeling a quarter car. Okay, so I will explain about the suspension first. Okay, so inside the suspension, we got two kind of component. The main component is a coil spring. Okay, this coil spring actually is to store the energy when the car is bumped into the bumper or any obstruction in the, on the road. It will store the energy. So there is a two type of the spring, which is this one, as you can see, is a coil spring. Okay, another one is a leaf spring. So this leaf spring usually used by heavy truck or heavy commercial vehicles like a lorry, a truck. Okay, another component, the second component in the suspension is this one, absorber. Okay, as you can see, there is a piston rod here. Okay, we have oil as a lubricant. Okay, this one a lower mount into our car. So the function of a damper, the function of the shock absorber is to energy dissipation, meaning that to dissipate the energy during bumping. So as you can see here, this one is extension cycle, and then the next one is compression cycle. So it will go up and down here, absorber. So this shock absorber react into velocity during the velocity acceleration and during turning or braking of the car. Okay, as you can see, when you are accelerating, actually you feeling like going into the backwards, something like this, and then it becomes slowly smooth, steady, constant. It becomes smooth and going back as a normal. So that is the one of the function of the absorber, to dissipate the energy. All right. So next one, I will show you the actual experimental of quarter car model. Okay, I try to play the video here. Okay, the model here, they have a K spring here for this one, K spring, okay, K wheel for this one, and then we got the K wheel, this one mean for K tires. Okay. and then M for sprung mesh here, and then this one for unsprung mesh is below the suspension component, like axle, okay, like a bearing and etc. Sorry. So here is the example of experimental. In this case, the this experiment increase the frequency uh, of the motion of the bumper. Okay, the output for this experiment is to study the displacement in time. So the higher the frequency, okay, the shorter the displacement. Okay. Okay, so this one is related to our lab session today. Yeah. Okay, in the theory, okay, a quarter car model with a passive suspension. Okay, one fourth, as I mentioned previously, the body mesh, suspension component, and one wheel, as mentioned in figure 1. As you can see in the figure 1, okay, we have a passive quarter car system. The assumption of quarter car model are the tire is modeled as a linear spring without damping. Okay, so this one we assume that there is no damping coefficient, only a linear spring, only a linear spring coefficient. So there is a no rotational motion in the wheel and also the body. The behavior of spring and damper are linear. The tire is always in contact with the road surface, and the effect of the friction is neglected. Okay, so the equation of the passive suspension are given as equation 1 and equation 2. So from here, I will show you on how to get this formula from free body diagram of